Hello and welcome. I am Melissa Vanderhoevel of blissfully-authentic.com, and I help women who feel unhappy with their bodies, dissatisfied in their relationships, and who just feel stuck become authentically empowered, raise their energy, and live a life that they love. So in last week's episode of Blissful Living Tips, we talked about how you can prevent and treat cold and flu viruses naturally through the ears. So this week, for part 2, I will be sharing an ancient Ayurvedic practice that involves the nose. So it's no secret that sticking dirty fingers in your nose exposes you to cold and flu viruses, and that keeping your fingers out of your nose will help you avoid getting sick. But did you know that using a neti pot daily can actually help clear out bacteria, viruses, dust, and other allergens that cause illness, which means that there's a less chance of you actually getting sick? So in fact, there's many medical institutions, such as the Mayo Clinic, who recommend nasal irrigation as a way to help clear out the nasal passages and to stay healthy. And a neti pot is just one of the safest and most gentlest ways to do that. So if you're new to the term neti pot, you may be wondering what it is. Well, a neti pot uses salt and water solution, and it gently flushes out the nasal cavity. It typically is made of ceramic. It looks like this. A kind of a cross between a teapot and a magic genie lamp. But this one's not going to produce any good wishes. So there are a variety of different styles of neti pots out there, but this one tends to be pretty common and fairly good. So you may also find other saline rinse products at your local pharmacy, like this one here. But although I really do recommend using this one, it's a lot gentler on your nasal cavity, so I find it to be a lot better for you. So although these may look different, they're all used in a similar fashion. So first you're going to need to make a warm water solution using clean water. And this is a very important part to listen to. You're going to need to use distilled water, spring water, or boiled and cooled tap water. You never want to use water straight from the tap because tap water has a lot of harmful bacteria in it, which could potentially cause some serious harm to you and your health. So next you want to use a good quality sea salt or Himalayan salt. So you're going to take a cup of your clean water and you're going to add it to a small pot. And then you're going to add a half a teaspoon of your good quality salt. Then you're just going to gently warm this on the stove till it's just about body temperature and all the salt has dissolved. So now you're going to take half of the solution and you're going to put it into your neti pot, and you're going to save the other half for later. So once your neti pot is filled, you want to tilt your head over a sink at a 45-degree angle and lean your head slightly forward. So you're going to place the spout into your top nostril if you're leaning this way, and you're going to pour the solution into the nasal cavity. So you're going to find that the water goes through your one nostril and out the other. So you're going to have water dripping in your nose and going out your nose. Once the water has been emptied from your neti pot, you're going to want to blow your nose into the sink or into a towel, and then you're going to want to switch and do the other side. So while you're doing this, if you experience water running down the back of your throat, do not panic. Just adjust the position of your head and give it a try again. And in the beginning, when you first start doing this, you may feel very awkward and it may take some getting used to. I know when I first started doing it, I used to choke and gag because I'd have the water going down the back of my throat because I wasn't having my head tilted the right way. But just don't let it scare you. Just relax and breathe calmly. And it's important to know that you're breathing through your mouth during this time. So as I mentioned, after you've done your one nostril, you're going to do the other nostril. And then when you're completed with both nostrils, you're going to want to clean this out. Make sure you clean the end of this. And you're going to let it sit out and dry, air dry. So a neti pot can be used daily to help prevent cold and flu viruses, and it can be used more frequently, up to 2 to 3, 4 times a day if you're suffering from allergy symptoms or cold and flu symptoms. So using a neti pot will also benefit allergy sufferers. This is something that they can use on a daily basis and more frequently too when they're experiencing symptoms. So just to share a quick story, my husband, he used to have chronic sinusitis, and he would often find himself on antibiotics every season. So since he's found the neti pot, he has not been on antibiotics, and he has not had any chronic attacks of sinus infections, which is just so freaking amazing. Because antibiotics, as we know, are not good for you in vast amounts. So what is stopping you? After all, you need is a neti pot, good clean water, and sea salt to help you prevent and treat cold and flu this season. So stay tuned next week for part 3 of how to prevent and treat cold and flus naturally. So if you found this video helpful, please like and share this video with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, please do so below. And don't forget to subscribe and visit blissfullyauthentic.com. So thank you so much for watching this video today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.